Hello. Sorry, I was just doing voice warm-ups. I know it sounds weird, but it helps me. um, Michelle, hello. First to comment today. Hi, Yazzie. I hope you're well. Leslie, good evening, my lovely. Hi, Melanie, Katie, Anne-Marie, Linda, Stacey, Nadia, Abby, Elsie, Wendy, Julie, Rebecca, Anna. Hello. Alyssa, Shirley. I hope everyone's well. Sorry if I've missed any names there. Hello, 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 hello. Are we all okay? It is the last live of September, guys. How crazy. Although, I'm very excited. So we're live tomorrow with the monthly charm deal. So that's the... so that will be live from around 7:30 p.m. tomorrow for the monthly charm deal. So that's October 2025 monthly charm deal. There is still spaces available for that if you would like to book in. It will only be openings for the monthly charm deal. So for the October monthly charm deal, if there's anything else on the order list, or if there's any like loyalty cards or anything like that, they would get added to the next available live. What else? I think Friday is almost fully booked. I have just had a couple of orders come through now, so we'll have to have a look to add those on. So Friday might be fully booked, it might not at this stage. So do keep in mind if you're ordering, it will be either for Friday or the Sunday, either or. So I just don't know, because I did, like I said, just had some come through. Other than that, I don't think there's any other updates. Oh, we've got so supporters, you've had access to new earrings. They'll be available for everybody else this week, so that's exciting. So that'll be done this week. Love my earrings. Thank you. What have I got? Oh, I've got my monochrome cascades today, so white, silver bells and gunmetal today. What else is there? Also, I'm about to bombard your Facebooks again, so I apologise in advance, as I always do. It's that time where I have to make all of the events for the upcoming month. Excuse me. So yeah, I have to make all the events for the upcoming month. So all of the October live dates, they are all put in a post already and the pinned post on the page. But I like to make the live events as well, because that way I can give you guys a link when you book in. And also it means that you can follow or like the event, and then it gives you like an extra notification when we're about to go live. So that will be getting done sort of tomorrow as well, but it does mean I sort of do the whole month in one day setting up the events, so it does mean that it sort of pings. I assume it would ping you to say I've posted again and again and again. Hopefully I'd like to think it would sort of group it together and say I've posted once, but if it does it multiple times, I apologise, but I sort of always try to do a pre-warning, say it's coming up. I don't often spam like that, because that's not how I run the page. But yeah, that will be getting set up tomorrow and Thursday. So apologise in advance for that. Apologies in advance for that. Other than that, we've still got the Acorn game, which will be on the website until the end of the week. So it is a shorter game, which I'm quite sad about, because I absolutely love the setup and I love the game. And I've got loads of the earrings, which will, of course, be going on the website. Unless we run it for an extra week into October and see if the girls, Mindy and Myrtle, can be around the board, possibly. I'll see what I can do, because I do love the game. Yeah, that's all the updates, I believe. So we've got oysters, we've got egg pops. Just looking around. Yeah. Okay, so what have I missed? Because I never read the comments when I'm trying to do my start bit. Just because otherwise I can lose my trailer thought, as you guys know, very easily. And then I'm off in like 50 different directions. Shelley, bless you. Thank you for the stars. It's very kind of you. So let's get started for today. I'll see what I can do, Julie, because it has been a shorter game, so I would like to keep it running because I do appreciate it. Up first is Stacey Hancock. Stacey, are you here? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually have you down as 6 openings, Stacey, and I've got you as 4, so I apologise. So hopefully you're still here, or you are here even, and then I have just updated. Oh, Stacey, hello. And you've sent loyalty cards on the 25th. Ah. I have done, when was the 25th? Because I've done emails. I'm sort of within my time. Let me search your email address. I think that'll be the best option. Bear with me. I don't seem to have an email from you from that date at all. Are you able to send them over quickly again? Unless you've used a different email address. If you've used a different email address, please let me know. But yeah, I've just searched the email address in the order form. Hang on, let me search all mailboxes just in case it's me. Hang on, bear with. Hang on, I think I've found you. Nope, it's me. I think I've found it. Bear with me. I have found you, Stacey. Nope, that's perfect. Sorry about that. It says that I've added them to your opening. Oh, did I do it on the 28th? Sorry, it just says that I've replied saying I've added them on. But, oh, and they are there, but I didn't pull them over. I'm so sorry. It's me. They're on because I booked you in for the Sunday, hadn't I? And they were on the Sundays one, and then we moved your days, and I didn't pull the loyalty cards over. So I apologise, but mystery solved. No, it's me, my lovely. Thank you for sending it again. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I already did have it booked in. It was just because I'd already replied to it. That was all. Okay, perfect. So you've actually got 8 openings altogether then. No, we can definitely do them today, 100%. So 8 openings altogether. Which 8 would you like to have? So we've got oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I will need to know how many of each you would like. Now I will say we don't have, I'll double check again quickly, but I don't believe we've got any pearls in Perline. Yeah, no pearls in Perline at the moment, so we won't be able to start with that, I'm afraid. But we'll, I'll keep it there just in case. 8 pops, Stacey, perfect. Oh, as always, there's a open. I check these, literally, I check them in the morning, so it must be when I'm like moving, because this can't stay here in the day, because otherwise I'll knock it over like 1,000 times. So it must be that as I'm moving it, they pop open. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a big handful. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Okay, Stacey, let's go down. Oh, this one's just opened as I popped it down, but I haven't even seen what's in there, but it was definitely closed. They're just delicate pops, that's all. So are there certain colours that you're hoping for? This might be a little bit dark over here, but as always, it does sort of auto-correct itself, so we'll see how it goes. So this one again, this one keeps popping undone. I think they're just delicate pops. We'll start with this one. So good luck, my lovely. Oh, 4 pals to start with. Possibly Leslie, yeah, it might be the fan that makes them pop. But yeah, they're just very delicate souls, that's all. So we've got a 2-tonal burgundy red to start with. So this is a darker burgundy red anyway. And then it's 2-tonal because, so brighter and then it gets just slightly darker. I'm hoping you can see that there. So just there, darker. So starting with a 2-tonal burgundy red. Now what I'm going to be doing is doing the colour lines going along the top and the colours dropping down, because it just means I can fit more colours going across, if that's okay. We've also got a raspberry. You've got a Cinderella blue. And then you've got a darker purple frost. Coming back for your next egg pop. And we've got 2 pals in this one. You've got a Cadbury purple. So Cadbury purple, which again is 2-tonal, so brighter here and then darker here, so brighter, darker, and I'll go all the way around so you can see the transition. And then a sea green. Your next egg pop. Now I haven't seen if there was colours that you was hoping for or not, but hopefully you're liking what's coming out. So we've got 4 pals in this one. It's a pickle. You've got a pickle green, a cranberry red. Now this one is slightly oval, so just slightly oval in that direction. We've got a silver chocolate, and then a creamy white. So creamy white on the ends there. There's bits of sand, sorry. Your next egg pop. 2 pals in this one. And we've got a brighter hot pink. And then another purple frost. It's like we're at the, do you know those horse games? Like, and the purples are in the lead and then the reds are carrying up. Do you know the ones that I mean? This reminds me of that, this setup, because it's like which one's going to win. Your next egg pop. 3 pals in this one. A darker black cherry. I think it is another cranberry red actually. And then a silver chocolate, which does have a little imperfection. If I move it round, you might be able to see on this camera. Just there, can you see? It's like a little lighter inclusion to him. Yeah, okay, so there's a couple little inclusions on here. So if you're not happy with this one, we can swap him at the end. So silver chocolate. We've got 3 pops to go. So your next one, and we've got 2 pals in here. You've got a lavender and a darker chocolate. Then your next pop, And we've got another darker burgundy, and then a pastel gold, and then your last egg pop. Oh, Julie, I can move it down in just a second, and then hopefully that'll be better. Your last egg pop, you've got a TARDIS blue. We've got a candy floss pink, and a sort of another pastel, no, more of a golden yellow. I apologise. So hang on, let me just move it down. There you go. Is that any better? Let me move the whole thing so I don't knock it off. Stacey, my lovely, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which colours you would like where. And if you're not happy, I can of course swap them for colours of your choice. So in the red row, we have got two-tonal burgundy, cranberry, black cherry, cranberry, and then a dark black cherry burgundy as well. We've got the raspberry, hot pink, candy floss pink, Cinderella blue, purple frost, two-tonal Cadbury, purple frost, lavender, grass green, pickle green. You've got 3 chocolate silvers and a pastel gold, a creamy white, a TARDIS blue, and a golden yellow. Okay, Stacey, what do you think? What would you like to do? If there's any swaps or changes, I can do that for you. And if not, I'll need to know which colours you're going to like where. Good evening, welcome to everybody joining. I've got Mystic Purples, yes. I don't have any Petrol Blues available to swap at the moment, but I do have Mystic Purples. The closest to Petrol Blue would be like the greeny blue peacocks. So I'll show you what a greeny blue peacock looks like. I mean, they are all slightly different because the greeny blue peacocks are like a peacock with mainly, that one's got a little inclusion there, but they're mainly green. Oh, that one's got like a little green blue flash to it. Let me show you another one. So this one's a darker, slightly darker one. So yeah, that's the closest to the Petrol Blues I've got. For Mystic Purple, do you need them to be matching, or are you happy if they're slightly different? I am just going to move them up just so then I can have this space at the bottom here to pop in the swaps. Two matching for the Mystic Purples and then 2 just non-matching Mystic Purples. So it's always been a greeny blue peacock, but I can have a look for 2. Is it one? How many? Sorry, if you would like the greeny blue peacock, how many would you like? So we've got 2 Mystic Purple that are matching, 2 that are not matching, and is it the matching Mystic Purples that are going on the tri-crystal? Sorry, so I'm just double checking because we're talking about 2 different colours at the same time. I'm just looking for ones with I mean, it's not a more blue overtone, but I suppose the blue ones are slightly darker than the green, in a way. So I've got these, so you can still see it's greeny blue. If you're happy with those. So I'd need to know which 4 we're swapping out if you're happy with all of the 4 Mystic Purples. And it is Mystic Purple on the tri-crystal. Perfect. So which 4 are we swapping out there? And then of course, if you like those greeny blue peacocks, I'd need to know which 6 overall we're swapping out. Take the red row and 2 of the pink. So there's 5 in the red row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 pink. So these 6 down here to swap out, is that correct? Yes, perfect. So let me remove those, and then I'm going to pick up the 2 mystics that we're going to have on the tri-crystal, as those ones are definitely chosen for. Okay. Oh no, Leslie, you've got the flu bug. Bless you. Aaron's still suffering with it. My kids now have it as well. But yeah, he's still not 100% with it. Bless you. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, so 4 Pepsi greens, 2 Blurples, and 4 dark orchid. Do any of these need to be matching, Stacey? And with the orchid, I'll go as dark as I can. So let's put, because we're happy with these ones, I'm just making a little bit more room. So these ones you've definitely said yes to. So I'm just going to wait to see if any need to be matching before I start grabbing some out. Two of each for the earrings. Okay, so I'm just finding, so we need 2 matching pairs of each colour, and then obviously with the other ones we've got 4s with, so sorry, Blurples are hard to pair, just because there's so many variant shades with the Blurples, because obviously as we go around there's different shades of blue and purple. So there's the Blurple. I'm just going to move it up again for a second just so we can see the colours at the bottom that I'm adding in here. And then I think it was 4 and 4 with the others, it was. So with the Pepsi greens, I've sort of only got the lighter ones really left at the moment. So, I mean, they're not light by any means, but they're not the darker colour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then orchid. I mean, they're still quite dark actually. 1, 2. We need 2 matching, don't we? 3, 4. No, that's not matching. Okay, so on each one, the top row matches, then the row below doesn't quite match. If you're happy with those. If so, I'd need which 10 is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, which 10 we're swapping out for these if you're happy with those. Perfect. So we're going to have the Pepsi greens on the simple drops, orchids on the bows. Which 10 are we swapping out? Take 10 from the right side. Okay, so again, I'm just moving these ones that aren't chosen for the jewellery. I think you can still see the orchids at the bottom there. Yep, just moving the ones for not on the jewellery just to the side. And again, that's just so I know that you're already happy with those ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So before I pop these down, just confirm, are you happy with all of these that we're swapping out? If I've picked any up that you would rather keep, do let me know. So I'm going to, I'm going to keep these in my hand just until you confirm. Yes, perfect, Stacey. Okay, so we've actually chosen the colours for your jewellery now. So remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls. So I just need to know if you're happy with the remaining pearls or if there's any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make. Three emeralds, you can. Emerald green. Emerald green. 1, 2, 3. Please excuse my hands. I mean, they're so close to the Pepsi blues on the camera, but when you receive them, you'll be able to see the difference because the blues, the Pepsi bluey greens are more blue. The emeralds are green. It's just on the camera, they look very, very, very similar. So those 3, and again, I'd need to know which 3 we're swapping out. Take the red and the 2 purple frost. Okie dokie. So your remaining pearls here then. Are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? So hoop fittings on the peacock, the orchid, the Pepsi green and the mystic purple. So not these ones. So these 8, oh no, 1 of each. Okay, so these ones on the left of this row of 4. You're happy with those? So 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's okay. So I'll take this side. So I'm writing this down. So you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on a Mystic, a greeny blue, peacock, a Pepsi green, and an orchid. Yeah. Perfect. Small lobsters on the peacock one, 2 emerald green, orchid, mystic purple. So peacock, I'm just going to move them over this side so I don't get it confused. So peacock, 2 emerald, the orchid, and the mystic purple. I think I've done that right. So peacock, 2 emerald, an orchid and a mystic. Oh, and a blurple. Okay, so that row there is on small lobster fittings. And then you're happy with the rest as your loose pearls. Perfect. Well, I'm just writing this down, then I'm going to pick them up. So it's a small lobster fitting on blurple, GB peacock, 2 emerald, an orchid, and a mystic. Perfect, Stacey. Actually, I'm going to use my hands now. Oh, roly. Okay, so the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls. So I'll just pick those up as well. I hope you're happy, my lovely. If I bring you back up to me, there we go. So I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives. The invoice will get sent across to the email address that's on the order form, and then that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Oh, let me mark that you was here as well. Okay. Okie dokie. You're very, very welcome, Stacey. Okay, up next then today is Anna Raphael Adamo. Anna, I hope I pronounced that correctly. If not, please obviously let me know. But Anna Raphael Adamo, are you here? Look at me, I'm so... Oh, I've got that song still in my head from when I watched Grease. Still. Have I got a dog? Oh, puppy, I didn't know. Hello. They sneak in here. So, Anna, are you here? It's a good movie. Introducing my kids to it for the first time, but Aurora had to learn the bing bam boo, we go together, that one. She had to learn that for choir a few years ago, so she knows the whole song. But when we was watching it, she was like, oh, oh, that's where that song's from. I was like, you know, one of the hardest songs with all the words and everything. You know everything about this song, but you've never seen the movie. I was like, I'm sorry, I failed you. So that was quite an experience for her. Okay, so currently looking for Anna Raphael Adamo. Anna, are you here? If anyone can see Anna, please comment on her comment. It will bring it forward so I can see. And if not, we'll have to move on. And then if she comes on, we can add her in again, but it would be to the end of the order list. Let me refresh as well. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Oh, are they warring again? They're not only warring, as they've joined as one. You're free. Thank you. Thank you. It annoys me on the live because you guys can just see the reflection. I feel like you can't see my eyes anymore. You just see the reflection of the screen. I've got stuff as dark as I can have it, but it still reflects. And I've also got the anti-glare on, which I feel then reflects it more. I'm not sure. I thought so, Yazzie, but she's not here. Nadia, thank you for these stars. Okay, so I am going to have to move on. And like I say, if she comes on again, I can add her in, but it would be to the end of the order list. Excuse me. Oh, frog in the throat. Let me mark that she's not here yet, and then hopefully she'll come on in a little bit later. Mary and Michelle, thank you both for the stars as well. It's very, very kind of you. Up next then today is Carla Fawcett. Carla, are you here? Oh, I've got the yawns now. Excuse me. Oh. I need to remember to test it in the daytime on whether it is the fans that set me off or not. Aurora's your favourite Disney princess. It also means Aurora Borealis, which is the Northern Lights. Carla, hello. You've ordered another opening. Can you do it tonight? Yeah, let me just print this off. So I do have to print everything that I've got here off, so please bear with me a moment. We got together like okay, so yes, that's absolutely fine. So that means we've got 2 openings altogether, Carla. Which 2 would you like to have? So we've got oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each. So 1 each. What would you like to do? And let me mark that you're here as well. There we go. I wish we could have music on. Like I don't even mean like music with words, but just like background, like piano or something. I think that would be lovely, but we're not allowed. Yeah, I do think that would be not like overpowering at all, but just like a little in the background. One of each, of course you can. Keep the shells. Hoping for denim blue. Okie dokie. So, let's get your oyster first. Oh, I can't dive in. So we've topped this right up, so I can't dive in too much with that one. And then for your egg pop, so hoping for denim blue. So we're going to start with the pop, then the oyster for you, my lovely. So, oh, did I change it to you? I didn't, sorry, I left it on Anna, who wasn't here. So let me just change it over to your name. There we go. Okay, so Carla, let's go down, and then good luck. Would you like me to keep the egg pop pal and the oyster pal separate, or are you happy if I put them next to each other on the board? Print screen instead of printing everything? No, because I'd need the orders printed anyway, ready for when I do the order. So I need everything printed anyway. It just means that I print it now rather than tomorrow, say. Oh wow, Leslie, is it show it? Where, in the UK? Oh, I'll have to have a look. Okay, so starting with your egg pop, Carla, good luck. 4 pals in this one. No, there's no pals in Parleen at the moment. You have got a bridal white. So let's put it a little bit lower down this time. You've got a silver chocolate, a yolk yellow. Oh, just brushing that sand off there. Yolk yellow, and I love the chocolates and the yolk yellows together, by the way. It's gorgeous. And, oh, I want to say darker gunmetal grey. Let me pop it down. Yeah, it is more of a darker gunmetal grey there. I didn't know, Leslie. I've just let her know to see if she wants to run out to see. Right, Carla, moving on to your oyster. So fingers crossed we can get denim blues here for you. Light pop. Oh, a darker pal. You've got a pal popped to the side, not a problem. I'll grab that in a second for you. And then if you'd like to swap that in, I just need to know which colour we're swapping out. Okay, there's no more in this one. So let me just clean this up for you, because you'd like to keep your shells. And then we'll have a look. At what colour pal you have. Swap the white. Okay, not a problem. Well, I'll show you this pal, then I'll have a look for the pal that we've popped to the side for you. Okay. Oh, look at him. So he's a darker, gorgeous, darker shade of chocolate silver. So even darker than the first one there. Now let me have a look in here. Carla. Ah, I've got you. right near the top. Oh, let me just dry my hands. Sorry, just clean them with a baby wipe. They're very slippy. Okay. So you've got this one, which is a silver Cinderella, I believe. I'll pop it over here. And you said to swap out the white. Okay, so remaining pearls then, you've got 2 chocolate silvers, a yolk yellow, a darker gunmetal grey, and then you've got that gorgeous silvery Cinderella-y blue as well. So if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if there's any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make, I can do that for you as well. So I'm just wrapping up the shells for you, so they're definitely yours. Can you have the Cinderella on the charm? Of course you can. And then the remaining pearls here, are you happy with these as your loose pearls, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? Tanya, thank you for these stars. Sorry, I don't know if I said that or not. So I'd give them a light wash gem in like soapy water, and then you can always varnish them to make them sort of keep longer. Swap the chocolate for the lightest orchid. Lightest orchid might be one like this. So first chocolate, are you happy with that orchid? Oh, okay, so we're going to be also looking for a lighter midnight. Oh, look at that. That one literally just popped out. I think that's possibly a darker TARDIS. Let me just look to see if I've got a midnight. Sorry, that was in the wrong pot. But I'm going to pop it there just in case. Okay, and then you've got a lighter midnight, which would be like this one. So which blue do you prefer, the first or the second one? And so that's swap the yellow, and then swap the gunmetal with an amber. Amber, amber, amber. So you would like to keep the first one, so I take that one away. Is that correct? I haven't popped it back in the pot yet, just in case I've misunderstood. Yes, okay. So remaining pearls then are going to be your loose pearls. So are we happy with these, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? And then you're happy to keep these as your loose pearls. That's perfect. Okay. Carla, my lovely, I hope you'll be happy then with everything there. I've wrapped up your shells so they will get sent along with your order here. And then, yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Perfect. Let me just ask, is there a way for my notifications to show on the left side and not the right? So all my notifications are coming here, but I can't see them, so I want them over there. Sorry, I just asked Aaron, the tech guy. Right, up next then today is Samantha Cushion. Samantha, are you here? There we go. Oh no, what's happened? A Facebook update? What's happened now? Facebook is still up doing updates, yeah. What is going on? Oh, Sam. Sam, didn't realise I had the wrong surname down. No, it's fine. Could you just confirm for me the second part of the email address? It's absolutely fine, obviously, to have different name on Facebook as the order form, not a problem. But yeah, could you just confirm the second part of the email address just so I can confirm it's you? I vaguely remember, but I'm terrible with names. So if you wouldn't mind, so if I find where's my board? Where's my measuring board? Oh gosh. That's perfect, Samantha. Thank you. Oh, let's hope nobody wants a pearl measured at the moment. Where is... I bet it's fallen down the back. I've got another board underneath that I can dig out if needs be. Got to remember to get Aaron to get that because he's got long arms, can reach there. Sorry, I just got distracted. I've lost my board where I normally show the email address. Oh. Right, you've sent 3 loyalty cards as well. Yep, so it was sent today. Bear with me while I just double check. Oh, I can't see. The only issue of having cameras everywhere is it literally blocks half the screen. So name stickers. Okay. Okay, so that's booked in. So, we'll do your acorns first, and then we'll do your loyalty openings afterwards, Samantha, if that's okay. So you've got 2 acorns. So I need to know which 2 numbers you would like to have. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you can either pick one, I open it, and then the other. Or you can pick 2 numbers and we'll just go straight from there. I still do open them one at a time, but it's just how you prefer to pick your numbers. Yes, no, Sam, honestly, it's fine. It's me. It's just because, like I said, I'm really bad with remembering names. But this second name, it did, once you said it did vaguely, like, twing in the background somewhere. Number 2 and number 7. So number 2 and then number 7. So let's go down. So 2 and 7. Okay, so first acorns of the night today. Samantha, good luck. Let's start with number 2 first. Okay, I love this game so much. Oh, I love the colour combination already. And you have got 4 pals with this one. Now these earrings are stud back earrings with the silver ball and a drop of 2. So stud backs, then you've got the silver ball stud at the top, and then you've got the long chain drop with 2 pearls. So one does need to sit slightly higher than the other there. Shirley, bless your heart, thank you for these stars. Okay, so definitely need a pearl at the top and a pearl at the bottom. Okay, so the pearl colours that I chose with this one is a lighter coral and a mystic purple. Oh, I think I did it the other way around actually, sorry. I always do the smaller ones on the top. You don't need to do the smaller ones on the top. I just think it pleases my eye, that's all. Now at the end we are going to be able to swap these, so if you're not happy at all with them, I can swap them for colours of your choice and vice versa, so that's not a problem. So a coral and a mystic purple to start with there on those ones. I just think these colours really pop against each other, like, love it. Acorn number 7. Leslie, thank you for the stars as well. For acorn number 7. Oh. We've got 4 pearls with this one, and this one is a different style. So again, it is stud back earrings. Now with these ones, you have like a cup at the top here. Obviously it would be tighter if these are tighter, so a cup at the top, so the pearl does sit in that cup. You've then got a long drop chain with a crystal at the bottom, and then the pearl sits straight underneath the crystal, so it doesn't dangle from the crystal, it's sort of stuck still against the crystal, but it does dangle and sort of swing around on the chain. Okay, now with these ones I've gone for a periwinkle and then a candy pink. Now because of the style of the earrings, you don't necessarily, either one could go at the top, because let me just show you the earrings again, because they sit in the cup up here, it's not sort of following, so it doesn't matter. For me, again, like I say, I prefer smaller ones at the top. With this style, it doesn't bother me, I don't mind, it just depends what size you prefer near the ear there. Okay, so periwinkle and like a lighter candy pink. Now, Samantha, what do you think to these? Now, if you're happy, we can decide the colours now and then we can do your openings afterwards. Or if you would prefer to do your openings first and then decide any pearl swaps or colour orders or anything after the openings. What do you think? So we've got the mystic purple and the lighter coral, and then we've got the periwinkle and the lighter it's sort of a mix between a blush and a candy pink actually, because it is a softer pink, I believe. So would you like to decide now, or would you like to decide after your openings. Can we do the openings? Of course we can. 2 oysters, 1 egg pop. Of course. I'm just going to move the earrings out the way there. Okay, so 2 oysters, 1 egg pop. Donate the shells. So colour wise, are there any other colours that you're hoping for at all? Ooh. 1 and 2, nearly dropped that like 3 times then. And then your egg pop. Okay, so now I am going to keep the drilled pearls and the other pearls separate from each other just so I don't want to mix them up. So I'm actually going to move these sort of underneath just so they take up that area there. And then I've got the whole other area on this side for your pop and oyster pearls. Can we please see the brightest pink you have and the brightest red? Yes, so shall we do the openings first and then we'll grab those, the brightest pickle and the brightest red. So yeah, we'll do the openings first and then I'll grab those colours for you. When you say red, would you prefer me to look for a cranberry red or a burgundy red? Okay, so with your egg pop, good luck. 3 pearls in this one. You've got a yolk yellow. Now it's a slight squished pebble shape, so you just slightly squished pebble there. Only just yolk yellow. You've also got a Cadbury purple. And then we've got a midnight blue. So it is a darker midnight blue, but he's definitely got that blue running through him. Grinch red. Oh, okay, I'll see what I can do. We'll open up the oysters. Oh, we're upside down. We'll open up the oysters first, like I said, and then there we go. And then we'll see. I'll have a look to see. Okay, oyster number 1. Slight double pop. There's your mother of pearl. Oh. And there's no more in that one. So that's just a piece of shell that's fallen off next to it. Okay, so that's not a pearl there. I just wanted to show that to you. So we do have a pink. You have a whole Grinch theme this year, so want the earrings. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with that idea, Samantha. Oh, I love Christmas so much. So we've got a pink, very similar to this pink. I'd say this one's just slightly brighter. So this one is slightly more candy. Like I said, the other ones are more of a softer candy pink there. Oyster number 2. Slight double pop. Now I do have crystal pearls if you wanted crystal pearls, because you've got the iridescent rouge red, which is so close to Grinch red. If you're not against having crystal pearls, my lovely, which you can swap the drilled pearls for crystal pearls if you wanted to, and the first 3 in the lineup here. If you wanted obviously the normal pearls, I will definitely have a look for you, but yeah, definitely the iridescent rouge red is close to the colour you're wanting. So the colour that's just come out of the oyster is a autumn peach. Yeah, so do you want me, let me grab the crystal pal and then you can have a look. And if you don't like it, then I can still look for a normal pal. But like I said, it's just my normal ones I don't think are going to be that sort of Christmassy red that you're sort of envisioning. So let me have a look. So hang on, if I go through first, sorry, I'm getting carried away. You've got yolk yellow, Cadbury purple, midnight blue, and then from the oysters you've got the pink and the autumn peach. So if you do go for crystal pearls, you can swap any of these and these three. These two can only be swapped for other pearls. Okay, so let me see. Iridescent Rouge Red, where are you? Ah, here we go. Yeah, I feel like this is the perfect. I'll find a pickle as well so you can see them together. Is it going to work on the black? Oh, I can put the crystal pearls on the board. Oh, look at that. I was just about to put them on the other one. So with the crystal pearls, I don't pop them in the sand. But yeah, I can pop them on the board. So then pickle greens, let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, I already love this before I even put them together. Oh. Oh, I love it so much. I'm just going to have a look at the pea green. Just because pea green I think is slightly going to be too dark, but I just want to have that comparison for a moment, just because I've got the Grinch in my vision now. So I just want to have a look to see. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to leave those there though. So that's the pea. The first one's directly under the red of the pickle, and then the ones to the side are the pea. So I think the pickle is more closer, but yeah, I'll just leave those there just in case. So if you're happy with that combination, I'd need to know obviously which four we're swapping out and for which earrings they're going on. Yep. Can we swap them with the bottom two sets of drill pearls and have the second set with them but green, red, then red, green? Okay, bear with me. So the second set is this one. So where the pearl sits in the cup at the top. So you want to have one with a red green and then one with a green red. Is that all correct? And you do want the pickle ones? Perfect. So I'll take the pea away. I just wanted to see them together there, just to the second earrings. No, that's fine. So just to confirm, it's the ones with the cup at the top. Just so then, so one with the red, one with the green, and then the opposites. Is that all correct? Yes, perfect. Right, let me just write this down. So we're going to have oh, I love it. So we're going to have crystal pearl. I'm just going to call it red. I know it's the Rouge Red. And then at the top over here, we're going to have the pickle and then the crystal pearl red. So we're swapping out these four. Perfect. And they're drilled pearls. And then the reds are pre-drilled crystals. The pickles need drilling. Job done. Sorry, just so I put them all in the crepe bags, that's all. Okie dokie. So for the other set of earrings then, what would you like to do there? You know what? I absolutely love that colour combination, Sam. I might have to copy it. Because that is amazing. And I hadn't thought to do that together until you said. But that red and green is absolutely the one. My brain's running with a million miles an hour of all the jewellery I could do with those colours. Oh, I love it so much. Gonna keep that colour combo. Perfect. Okay, so is it the purples at the top, or would you prefer the corals at the top? And are we sticking with purples and corals, or did you want to do what you just did and mix it up? Ooh. Purple at the top, so Mystic and then Coral. It's like the Grinch cage pendant that we have, Leslie. The bauble one has got those colours on, hasn't it? Oh. Right, Sam, let me pick these up for you as well then. And then remaining pearls. Do I have any pixie dust pearls? Not at the moment, I'm afraid. No. I am sort of waiting on pixie dusts, but I just don't know when they're going to be arriving. So yeah, I don't have those at the moment, I'm afraid. Okay, so can you hold 2 of yours back to swap out, but send the rest of the order out and you'll pay postage when they get them? Okay, don't mind which 2, we're going to swap them all anyway. Okie dokie, so I'm just going to write this down, but then carry on with the other pearls that you'd like to swap. So, swap both for pixie dust, send the rest of order if not here when complete, and invoice P&P when available. Not a problem, so I'll just take the empty. So remaining 3, which colours would you like to swap for? Okay, can you please have one of the Pepsi Bluey greens? You can. One bright Mystic and one peacock. So I'm assuming that's a greeny blue peacock, but I also have the original peacocks and the purple peacocks as well. So blue, Mystic, and greeny blue peacock. I'm just trying, so some of these do have inclusions on, so I just sort of trying to see if there's, okay. What do we think to those three there? And then you'd like to have pin caps on those three. And then the pixie dust, are they going to be loose, or did you want pin caps on those as well? So you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on those three. Yes, of course I can. So change the peacock for a purple peacock. So purple peacocks are slightly funky shapes. So I hope that's okay. But oh look, you can definitely see different shades. Purple peacock. Pin caps as well. Okay, so I won't invoice for the pin caps for the pixie dust until they're here, if that's okay, because I'll potentially have to invoice for P&P anyway. But yeah, so I'll just send the invoice for these three, and then the pixie dust when they're here, if that's okay. So invoice for pin cap once arrived, if that's okay with you. Okie dokie. Bringing you back up and pop these in here for you. So Samantha, I hope it won't be too long on the pixie dusts. But when you get the invoice for the pin caps, that's when you know that they're here as well, so that'll work nicely. So I hope you're happy with that. Thank you for the donation with your shells, so I really do appreciate that. And the invoice for the pin caps for the first three will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okie dokie. So then up next day is Carol Ann Grant. Carol Ann, are you here? And when I printed Sam's off, I saw you had another order come in, so I've just added those together for you as well, Carol. Diane, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Sam, you're very, very welcome. What does P&P stand for? You're used to S&H, shipping and handling. Postage and packaging, Angela. So yeah, P&P is postage and packaging. Shipping and handling. How bizarre. I've heard of shipping and handling, but I've never seen it written as S&H. You know, P&P is postage and packaging. How bizarre. Carol, hello. Added another Acorn game. Yeah, I've just done that for you. And you sent loyalty cards. Okay. Okie dokie. So Carol will do the acorn games first and then we'll do your openings afterwards if that's okay. So for the acorns, you've got 2 acorns to choose. So I'll need to know which 2 numbers you would like to have. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Which 2 would you like? So many good looks today. Number 1 and number 10. Oh, number 1 and number 10. Okay, let's go down. And then Carol, good luck. So we'll do number 1 first. Okay. So in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, these are similar to what I'm wearing today colour-wise. So these have got 3 pearls on each earring. So these are the stud back earrings with the silver ball at the top. Okay, so there we go, stud back earrings. You've got the silver ball at the top and then a long drop of 3. So 1 at the top, 1 in the middle, 1 at the bottom. So that placement there is important for those. Okay, so I hope you're happy with those earrings. Now we've gone for a monochrome colouring with these ones. So we've got a bridal white, a silver bells, so it's a lighter silver bells, and then you've got a black. Now actually looking at the colours, it may have been, oh, love it. Now with these you can have them in any order because I think the colours, it just suits whatever order you have them in. Now obviously you don't feel like you have to keep these. At the end we can swap them and change them around for you, but we'll do the other acorn and then you can decide whether we move on to your openings or if you decide the earrings before the openings or not. Okay, so that's your first set. And then number 10. And in here, oh, you've got like the 2 perfect combinations for like every outfit here, Carol. Now these ones are again a 3 drop, but with the latch hook at the top. Sorry, they've just entwined in each other. There we go. So similar to the ones you've just got, but it's a latch hook at the top. So a drop of 1, 2, 3 again. So again, I'd need to know what colours at the top, the middle and the bottom. But then you've got this latch hook design at the top here. Okay, so 1 pair studs with the ball stud at the top, then you've got the latch hook with the 3 coming down. Now the pearl colours here is, we went, now you've got more of a rose gold, then a creamy pinky rose gold, and then an autumn peach. Can you see what I mean by these two sets of earring colours would literally go across like every outfit choice, because you've got the neutral tones with the whites and the blacks and the silvers, and then you've got the monochrome tones, then the neutral tones with the rose gold, the creamy pink, and then the autumn peach. Oh! However, Carol, of course, it's completely up to you, my lovely. So would you like to decide your earring choice first, and then do your openings afterwards, or would you like to proceed onto your openings and then decide all of the colours at the end? Bento, I hope you're well, my lovely. Thank you, darling. Is it all working? It is? Yay, you're such a clever person. Thank you, darling. So do you not know how to do it? Move the things that pop up down there up there.
It's not a native thing that can be done, but that would possibly be an application that can be done.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be done.
So you'll look into it for me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Carol, keep both sets in that order. Oh, I love that. And is it, you'd like each set on the set that it came with, if that makes sense? So the monochrome, white, silver and black on the silver ball drop with the 1, 2, 3. And then the neutral tones with the rose golds and the peaches and the creamy pink with the latch hook. Is that correct? So I'm just writing this down. Yes, okay, well I'm glad you're happy with those, and I did just see that you've told me what openings you'd like as well, but I am just going to pick these up first because I've just written down the order, and then I'll take these up because then that way these are definitely chosen for. But I'm glad you're happy with those. Okay, so 3 pops, 2 oysters. So for the oysters, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And overall, are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Carol? 3 pops, 2 oysters. So let's get 2 of these. 1 and 2. And then 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start with the pops and then move on to your oysters afterwards. So let's go down, and then good luck, my lovely. Good luck. 1 and 2 pals in your first one. Donate the shells, and we're going to wait and see for the colours. Okay, so you've got a lighter burgundy red as your first pearl. There we go. And then you've also got a lavender. egg pop number 2. £2 in this one. We've got an autumn peach. Now it is a slight oval shape with the autumn peach, but only just slightly. And you've also got a darker grass green. Such a gorgeous shade. I love the grass greens so, so much. Your last egg pop. £2 in this one. Oh, we've got an emerald. Perfect. And then another autumn peach. Okay, so they are the egg pop pals. Would you like me to keep the egg pop and the oyster pals separate, or are you okay if they mix together? So we'd only keep them separate if you're looking to possibly swap for crystal pals. But yeah, it's up to you, my lovely. So oyster number 1. Light double pop. And there's your mother of pearl. And you have got an orchid. An orchid. Okay, so pinkly, purpley. We've been seeing a few orchids at the moment. But yours is from your oyster, which is perfect. So orchid there. And then moving to your second oyster. Light pop. Little bit of flesh on that side, but we can definitely see that there's no pals there. Okay, then there's no more in that one. So we've got a darker pal. And he looks like he's a darker silver bells. Okay. Carol, my lovely, what do you think to all of these? Now, of course, your jewellery is chosen for here. So these are going to be your loose pals. So if you're happy with these, then they are all yours. And if there's any swaps or changes you'd like to do, please let me know. So we're starting with the lighter burgundy red, a lavender, 2 autumn peaches. You've then got a grass green and an emerald green, an orchid, and then a silver bells. What do you think, and what would you like to do? I know, obviously new oysters are in. It's because we haven't had oysters for a while, and now they're here, I see all the colours again. Or hot cup of tea. Lovely jubbly. Good night, my lovely. Thank you for joining us today. So Aurora has convinced Aaron, Leslie. I don't know if Leslie's still here or not, but Leslie, thank you for the photos in the Pelswood Bracken group for the Aurora Borealis tonight. So I told Aurora, bless her, and she has convinced Aaron to take her to a darker area so she can try and view them. So Aaron's just let me know that he's just taken both kids out quickly to see if they can see the lights. Oops. Oh, it's quite funny. Swap 2 peaches for the Pepsi greens. Oh, for a Pepsi green and a silver bells for, hang on, wait, let me read that again. So you'd like to swap 2 autumn peaches for Pepsi greens, and then the dark silver bells for the dark orchid, and then hoop fittings on all of the rest. Okay, so swap 2 peaches for Pepsi bluey greens. Oh, and then the dark silver bells for an orchid. Okay, and then hoop fittings on the top 5. So those 5 there, and then these 3 is loose. Is that correct? All on hoop fittings. Okay, not a problem. So let me just write this down instead. All of those. So 5, 6, 7, 8 on the hoop fittings. Perfect, Carol. Oh, Leslie and Katie, thank you. I'll pass that information on to him in a moment so he can let her know. Okay, let me bring you back up again. Carol, I hope you're happy with that. Thank you for the donation with your shells. The invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Right, let me copy and paste this over to the family group chat, and hopefully one of them will see to look at it through a phone camera. Okie dokie. Perfect. Carol, you're very, very welcome. And yeah, no, I know it's, what's the time? I know it is getting later, but it's only popping out for 15 minutes or so, isn't it? There's a place nearby us where it's like a darker road with bits you can pull over on. So I'm guessing he's gone there, because then it's just fields and it'll be dark everywhere. So I'm guessing he's gone there. So he doesn't have the street lights showing or anything. Anywho, up next today is Anne-Marie Woods. Anne-Marie, are you here? Oh, bless you, Brenna. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Bless you. Anne-Marie, hello. So you've got one opening, my lovely, and you'd like to have an egg pop. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay. Oh, I feel like that's going to fall off. Yep, nearly did fall off the table. Okay, so Anne-Marie, let's go down. And good luck. And you've got 3 pals in this one. So we've got a brighter Cadbury purple. Oh, sorry, I'm just wiping the sand off. So Cadbury purple. You've got a slightly oval bridal white. So if I pop it down like that, yeah, you can definitely see it. He is slightly oval there. And then we've got a chocolate silver, but he is a dark chocolate silver. Anne-Marie, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, then I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, my lovely, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So a Cadbury purple, a slightly funky shaped bridal white, and then a darker silvery chocolate. The smooth pebble ones are brilliant. I also am working on a whole basically the stretched pebbles and all the funky shapes and the ones with imperfections I am popping to the side and making a collection of, and then I think inspired by kits, we are going to have some funky bracelets made, maybe like a ready-made bracelet to purchase in time for Christmas, possibly, with lots of different funky shaped pals. So yeah, that will come hopefully soon if I get enough time in between everything I'm hoping for. Can we swap the white for a yolk yellow and put it on the jewellery? Yep, so possibly a yolk like this one, if you're happy with that one. And then swap the other 2 for emerald green and a lighter burgundy red. Okay. So emerald green. And then I'll have a look at the lightest reds I've got at the moment. Yellow's good, brilliant. Where did we sit? Was it a brighter burgundy? It was. So how about this one? So yellow is the jewellery. So how do you feel about those 2? Are those the colours you're looking for? Funky pal pots. Oh, as in, do you mean like funky egg pops, Lisa? Or do you mean like funky pal pots? So you receive the funky pals at home as a surprise, all different shapes and sizes kind of thing. That red's perfect. Okay, so Anne-Marie, the remaining pearls you're happy with as your loose pearls, is that correct? Brilliant. Okay. So let me bring you back up. And Anne-Marie, I hope you're happy with everything there then, my lovely. And so then that's safe up there for you. Okay, so you guys like, Kit has inspired it. Yes, she has, because she loves her imperfect pearls, doesn't she? Her funky, I call them funky shapes, her funky shaped pearls. So I've got sand on my board. So I could possibly definitely do pops, because do you want to see some now? They're behind the thing though, so I don't know if I can reach them. Oh. So you'll be able to tell that I've only done certain colours so far, sort of been going through and getting the funky ones. So yeah, I've only done, I mean they look gorgeous with just those colours to be fair, but I've only done certain colours to obviously working my way through. These are all funky shapes or have inclusions or imperfections, or let me just grab a handful. You can see they're all funky. Oh, I just love it so much. Let me some of those brighter ones. Ready? There we go. Pearls. Oh, look at this one. It's like an oval egg. Anywho, so yeah, this whole one here. But like I said, I've only done certain colours so far. Hang on, let me pour these back in here. So like I said, with these colours already, doesn't it just look gorgeous? With these colours already, this noise could literally, I could listen to that all day. Right, sorry. Yeah, these colours already I could do lots with. So once I add the rest of the colours in, and obviously finish going through the pearls. Now, I don't think I'd always get every single one, because there could be slight imperfections that I do miss. But just to get the obvious ones, and then possibly, yeah, do pops for open at home, I'm happy with that. Egg pops, I'm happy with that, as long as I've got the room to have the different types of pops going on, that's fine. The bowl, Aaron printed those bowls. I've got them, they stack up. I've got them in greens, and I used them for the last game, didn't I? And then I've got the purple ones. But yeah, Aaron prints those bowls, and he can do them in all different sizes to be stacked. And then it has like a stand, so you stand that on a stand and you can stack them. And then they've got lids you can put on as well. Yeah, I love he prints everything for me. Love it. Right, sorry. Up next today is Anna Johannesson. Anna, are you here? Like a rain drum, it is, but just more colourful. Yes, Anna, hello my lovely, I hope you are well. So you've got one acorn, yes of course you do, 3 pairs of earrings, yes that's right, 2 oysters, that's 8 openings, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, oh I didn't see the oysters, you were right, I've got you down as 6 openings here. You are correct, 8 openings definitely. And you ordered a couple of charms yesterday, so 10 in total. Oh, I've only got one order form here. Hang on, let me just see in case. Have I booked you in for another day? I've booked you in for Friday. Let me take you off Friday and then I'll find that. That's fine, that's my fault. I didn't put the orders together. But I'm happy to add it on now. Sorry, the forms are under here. Friday. Okay, so 1, 2. You are correct. So we'll do your acorn first and then we'll do your openings afterwards if that's okay. Let me just change this. Sorry I didn't add them on the same day, but absolutely fine too. So with your acorn then, which number acorn would you like to have? So we've got number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. What do you think? Number 9. Okay, so good luck, my lovely. If we go straight down for you, so number 9. Okay. Oh, perfection. I'm loving these colour combinations today. Right, you have got earring-wise stud back earrings with the crystal stud at the top and then a drop of 3 from the crystal stud. So if I show you, studs at the top with this gorgeous crystal earring at the top there, and then you've got the long drop chain coming down with 1, 2, 3. So the placement of the earrings would be 1 at the top, 1 in the middle, 1 at the bottom. So I hope you're happy with those. Pearl wise, we've gone for gunmetal chocolate, darker reddy chocolate, so it's still chocolate bronze but it's got a slight hint of red, and then a brighter chocolatey bronze. So 3 different shades of chocolate there, Anna. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these on the earrings, I can pop those on there, and I just need to know what order you'd like them in. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And if you would prefer to do your openings first, then that's absolutely fine. We can do that first, and then you can decide at the end. So that's completely up to you. Of course we can. So we're going to do the opening first, and then we can of course change the colours to your choice at the end. That's not a problem. So we've got 10 openings then. You've beat me to it. So you'd like to have 4 pop notes. I'm reading it ahead. 6 pops, 4 oysters. It's okay to mix and you'd like to donate the shells. Definitely team green. I love green too. But today's order are gifts. Okay, so hoping for orchids, pinks and Cinderellas. Okay, so we'll sort of go from, we'll see what comes out, and then as you know, if there's anything you'd like to swap or change at the end, then that's absolutely okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 pops. Oh, that's a massive handful. No way, I did it in one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to start with the pops, then your oysters, donating the shells and hoping for orchids, pinks, Cinderellas. Okay, so I am going to keep the drilled pearls separate from your other pearls, just so I don't get them mixed up here. Okay, so egg pop number 1. Good luck, Anna. Ooh, what just fell? What just fell? Oh, I wish the camera was up then. Something just fell and I don't know what it was. Sorry. Okay, let's carry on. Mim's already freaking me out. Egg pop number 1. Oh, 2 pals in here. Oh, gorgeous darker, slightly two-tonal Cinderella blue. I'll leave a gap actually. And then a lighter burgundy red. So it is very light burgundy. It's not quite cranberry. Looks like he's got a hint of cranberry, but I'd say it's got maybe like the burgundy overtone to him. Your next egg pop. 3 pals in this one. And, oh, a sea foam. Is it sea foam? No, it's not sea foam. It's a silvery Cinderella. Sorry, I thought I had some green in him then. But no, silver Cinderella. A raspberry. And a pastel yellow. That's right, Lisa. Yeah, it was gunmetal chocolate. It was like a reddy chocolate bronzy colour, but then it was a brighter chocolate bronze at the bottom. So pastel yellow is your last pearl from the egg pop. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one. A really dark, is that a, I want to say grass green, but he looks so dark. He could be, oh, he's so close to being a sea green. But no, it's a really dark grass green. So close to being a sea green then. Sorry, sometimes I hold the pearls next to the other colours like so, just so I can just compare. But yeah, gorgeous green there. And then you've also got a chocolatey red. So again, similar to this one, chocolatey red. 3 more egg pops to go. So your next one, and you've got 2 pearls in this one, a purple frost and an autumn peach. 3 pals in this one, and a golden peach. So close to the autumn peach, but it's got a more golden overtone. A burgundy red, and then a brighter yellow. So sort of in between a sunshine and a brighter lemon yellow there. And then the last of your egg pops, Anna. £3 in this one. So we've got another, actually no, sorry, I think this one might be, is it Cinderella or is it more Periwinkle? I'm going to say it's more Cinderella. Sorry, so Cinderella blue, an emerald green, very close to that grass green, but they are slightly different shades there. And then you've got a dove grey. Dove grey there as well. Okay, so they're the egg pop pals, Anna. If we go across for your oysters. Okay, so oyster number 1. Lights pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. So there's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in this one. Okay, so your first pearl is, I think it's a pixie dust. He is. We've got a pixie dust here. So I'm going to pop that in the chocolate row there at the end. Oyster number 2. Lights pop there. And then there's no more in that swim. Okay, so in here, I think it's another pixie dust, but he's just darker than the first. So if you can see there, two ever so slightly, I wouldn't say different shades, it's just the bigger one is lighter, the smaller one is just slightly darker pixie dust. Your next oyster. Again, slight double pop. Oh, 1, 2, 3. You have triples. 3 pals in that oyster, Anna, and the colours are really popping against each other here. Oh, I love it. Okay, so if we come across, you have got a raspberry. So this raspberry is definitely darker than the top raspberry there. You've got a mystic purple. So, oh, mystic purple. And then we've got a dove grey. So pop in there, slightly lighter than the first silver there. So dove grey. And then we've still got one more oyster to go. So your last oyster. slight double pop there. And then there's one pearl in here, and it's a lighter raspberry. So you've sort of got 3 different shades of raspberry here, because the raspberries do go from all the way the lighter sort of shade all the way through to the dark, deep shades. Okay. Anna, what I'm going to do is we'll go through all of your colours again for you. And then if you're happy with all of these, I'm going to need to know which colours you'd like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Now, if we do the... Should we do the normal... so the order jewellery first, and then we'll do the acorn earrings last, if that works for you. So let me go through all of these, and then like I say, if there's any swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well. So as you've already gone through the drilled pearls, so those chocolate ones. So you've got Cinderella, Silver Cinderella, and then another Cinderella, Purple Frost and a Mystic Purple, a lighter lighter burgundy red and a darker burgundy red, Autumn Peach and Golden Peach. You've got 1, 2, 3 raspberries of different shades, and then a Silver Bells and a Dove Grey, a lighter lemon yellow, brighter lemony sunshine yellow, grass green and an emerald green. Then you've got that chocolatey red and 2 pixie dust pearls as well. Okay, so I'll need to know what you think, Anna, and what you would like to do. I do have the raspberry as well, yes. So do these colours need to be matching, or are you happy if they're slightly different? So we're going to have orchid, mystics, Cinderella and raspberries. Okay. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this down for a second, because the swapped pearls I'm just going to pop on a different board, and then we can bring back the other board to take out what we're swapping out. Just because then that way there's definitely enough room on here, just so I don't get it wrong at all. So we're going to go for 6 orchids. You are very, very prepared. Love it. So they're going to be different sizes, as in with the orchids I might have a larger pair and a smaller pair, for example, so you may want to choose which sized pair goes on which earring, if that makes sense, but we'll see what I can find, and then you can decide if that's okay. So orchid wise, we've got top 2, 3, so we've got that sort of darker orchids, and then it was 2 mystic purple, 1, 2 mystic purple. I think it's gone slightly blur. Oh no, it's not blur. It's fine. 4 dark Cinderella and 1 raspberry. So that raspberry, did you want that to match your raspberry, or so 4 darker Cinderella? Do they match? Oh, that's perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm not sure with the raspberry, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get, I know you said 1, but I'm just going to bring it in 2 matching, and then if it is definitely just 1, you can tell me which one you would prefer. Although they should be matching, so there shouldn't be that much of a difference, but... Oh no, the raspberries, okay, perfect, so just 1 raspberry. Okay, so first of all, are you happy with all of those there? So blue petal is dark orchid, double beat is orchid, thread through is Cinderella, rabbit, yes, okay, so first of all then, blue petal, I would say the smaller ones for the blue petal, if that's okay with you. I think that they would suit better. So those for the blue petal. I would say, so hang on, 2, 4, 6, 12, 13. Let me write that down. So we need to swap out 13, but let me just do this first. I would say the double beats would have the bottom ones with the orchids. Okay, then we've got the simple thread through earrings of the Cinderellas. The Cinderellas are very, very close to each other, so I'll just grab your bottom pair for me. And then you've said you want the rabbit is the hot pink. So if I just swap back for a second. Oh no, I knocked it. It's okay. It's just they've all slightly gone wee, but it's okay. We can fix it. So with the rabbit, there we go, that would do. With the rabbit, was it this pink at the top? So this pink on the rabbit, is that right? Ice cream cone is the dark raspberry from over here. So that one is the ice cream. Use the pink at the top for the rabbit. Brilliant. Okay, and then you'd like to be invoiced for 2 sets of simple studs with the other Cinderella and the Mystic Purple. So that's from over here, the Cinderellas and the Mystic Purples. So studs with those 4. And then 2 orchids, 1 on jump ring, 1 on a hoop fitting. So these orchids, you'd like to be invoiced for a jump ring, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a hoop fitting on the other. Okay, so I need to know which 13 pals you'd like to swap out. So let's do the swapped out pearls first, and then we can do your other earrings next, if that's okay. Keep the 2-tonal Cinderella and the greens. So then swapping out the others. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So these pearls here to swap out, if you could just confirm, are you happy with all of those? Yeah? Okay, so then for your earrings then from the acorn game, so we do have these chocolates, and you did say you're not really a fan of chocolate, which is absolutely fine. So if so, I'd need to know what 6 pearls you'd like to have on the earrings, and remember they need to be at the top, middle and bottom with the placement. I quite like having the dots on here, because it does mean I am then trying to keep it like square, and also it means that the pearls are actually in a straight line. Whereas in the sand my lines always went squiffy, didn't they? No, Kim, honestly, I'd rather you guys say, because then I can move it. I do try to sort of accommodate everyone. Obviously, there's only so much I can do, but I won't know to change something unless I'm told. So I do appreciate it. Tanya, bless you. Thank you for the stars. It's very kind of you there, Tanya. Oh. pinkish tones on the rest. These, yeah, Aaron's printed everything for us. So 2 orchids and then pinky tones around that. Now the top pinks here are slightly two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas. Okay, so top 2 are two-tonal raspberry. You've then got orchid, and then you've got brighter pink. Now are they two, so it does go bright, then lighter, then slightly brighter again. Are they too close in pink, or are you happy with those? What do you think? Oh, I'm just trying to see if I can get it. I think that it might be the best though. And am I swapping out these 6 for those? Swapping the chocolate. Oh look, with my hand there, you can actually see the colours. I don't know why that, oh, I think it shades the light slightly on the pals. Ah, that's good to know. Okay, so maybe too close. So possibly change the bottom ones then. So the orchid are in the middle. Let's go, what about magenta at the top? So we sort of go brighter to lighter. These are sort of, let me see, where are we? How about that? So magenta, raspberry, orchid. So again, if I put my hand there, that helps just shade the pinks for a second. Yes. Okay, so magenta, raspberry, and then orchid. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with those. There we go. And then I saw you say about the other pals, but I am going to have to scroll back up because I didn't read it fully because I was looking for this. Change the remaining 4 in different shades of green. So these 4 here for different shades of green. Is that right? So we can go for a pea green and then a pickle green. We'll go for a seafoam green. However, if you don't like seafoam green, we'll go for maybe a sea green. And then a grass green. Or one of them you'd like to be the peacock greeny blue. Oh, which colour would you like to swap out for that one? So the top one is pea, then pickle, then seafoam, and then grass. So if I get you a peacock greeny blue, which one would you like to swap out for that? Whoop. The seafoam, perfect. So then the remaining pearls here, if I just bring these ones down as well, like, oh, come back, like so, there we go. Remaining pearls are going to be all your loose pearls. Can you confirm, are you happy with all of these? Or Anna, are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? All on jump rings. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I'll pick that up one up. Loose one. Okay, Anna. I hope you're happy with everything there. I'm glad being team green, you've got some pearls as well. So you've got your gifts and you've got your loose pearls as well, being the colours you were hoping for. So I hope you're happy with everything there. The invoice for your additional extras, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And of course, thank you ever so much for the donation with your shells as well. You're very, very welcome. And I must say, you was very, very organised. I was very impressed. Especially for a first opening, which can be quite daunting because there's so many options and there's a lot going on, isn't there? So yeah, well done. Right, up next today is Shelley Stanton. Shelley, are you here? Shelley, hello, hello, hello. You hold the title of Miss Organiser 1998. Well, it shows, Anna. Shelley, let's do your acorns first and then we'll do your openings afterwards. So you've got 2 acorns, so I'm going to need to know which 2 numbers you would like to have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 3 and 7. Hubby's chosen for you today. Okay, so good luck for you and hubby then. So, did I change the name? Did it? I can't ever see when it's that small. I did. Okay. So, we'll do number 3 and then number 7 afterwards, Shelley. Good luck. Number 3. And we've got 4 pals with this one. And these are the latch hook earrings with a long drop of 2 pals. Oh, that one's just threaded through. So I do like to sort it out just because the thread through makes the chain look a lot smaller than it is. And it's obviously the same as the first. There we go. So latch hook earrings at the very top. You like every single one of these earrings, so it's a win-win. Well, that's perfect then. So latch hook at the top, you've got the long drop with the 2 pals go at the bottom. One sits slightly higher than the other. Okay, so the colours that were chosen here was, I've gone different colours as you may be able to see. I've gone for a gorgeous dark Cinderella and a brighter pickle green. So Cinderella blue and pickle green. As you know, at the end we can definitely swap them if you're not happy, or placements or colours or anything you'd like, so do keep that in mind. Okay, so that's option 1, which was from 3, and then number 7. Good luck. And in here, oh, we've got a trio of purple pals, and these are stud back earrings with the silver ball at the top and a drop of 3. So I'm all fingers and thumbs when it comes to popping these earrings on here. I don't know why I find it so difficult. Okay, so stud back at the top, you've got the little silver ball at the stud, and then you've got the long drop with a 1, 2 and 3 with the chains. Okay, so the colours here, we've gone for a periwinkle, okay, periwinkle, then a brighter mystic purple, and then a blurple. Oh, then the blurple on the end. Really wanted those. Whoop whoop. Well, I'm glad that you're happy with those. Okay, so colour wise then, Shelley, what do you think here? Now of course we do have openings as well, so if you prefer to do your openings first, then that's absolutely fine, we can do that. Or if you prefer to choose the earrings first, that's fine as well. It's whatever you would prefer. It's so close to what you was thinking. Hopefully that's a good sign. Now again, we can swap and mix them around. Like, I love that blurple with the pickle. Is a gorgeous. That's very Halloweeny as well, isn't it? That colour combo there. But yeah, I love that combo. Oh, openings fast, perfect. Let me just move the earrings over here though. Okay, so we've got, where are we? 2 openings and 2 4. Sorry, microphone went. So 2 pops, donate the £4 shells, and you're okay for me to mix everything today. Okay, so 2 pops. Sorry, I did just change microphone. To be honest, I did look a little while ago and was like, oh, I need to change that soon. So as you know, Shelley, let's do the pops first and then the 4 pearl oysters afterwards, my lovely. So what I've done is I did just move this over, so I'm just going to keep the drilled pearls separate and pop these pearls all here, but then I can just sort of slide it over because I have popped those more to the side on this one. Okay, so egg pop number 1. Two pearls in this one. And you've got a raspberry, so a brighter, is it a raspberry? I think it is more raspberry actually. Oh, it didn't change over. So a brighter raspberry and a periwinkle. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in this one. Another raspberry. This one's more, yeah, they are, I think they are raspberry. We've got a silver chocolate, so quite a nice lighter silver chocolate there. A grass green, perfect. And then a Cinderella blue. Oh, just get that sand off. Okay, so they are the egg pop pearls. If we then move to your 4 pearl oyster pearls. Okay, so 4 pearl oyster number 1. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Just going to remove that bit. Okay, so if we have a squidge. Oh, colours are gorgeous. Okay, and you are of course quadding. So 4 pearls in here. Okay, so pearl colours is, let's start with the orchid. So orchid, I normally put orchids in the purple line. I'm actually going to give the 2 rows of 4 pearls their own row, just so we can see each colour together. You've then got a more raspberry then a waterberry, so mix between watermelon and raspberry, and then you've got an indigo, so the purpley, bluey indigo pal. Okay, so that's your first quad, and like I said, I'm just going to leave the quads and the second one below just so you can see the colours that have come out against each other, if that makes sense. Oyster number 2, which again is another 4 pearl oyster, so light pop there. Oh. Okay, and then there's no more in that one, so again you are quadding. Okay, so this time we've got a dark silver chocolate, it's like a sea foamy blue, almost like the Pepsi Blues actually, a brighter sunshine yellow, and a creamy white. Okay, Shelley, does that help at all with your colour choices? Oh, okay, so if we go through the colours again that have just come out from the egg pops and the 4 pearl oysters, and then should we do the normal jewellery first and then the acorn earrings at the end, if that's okay with you? So colour wise, you've got the 2 brighter raspberries at the top, periwinkle, the lighter silver chocolate, the grass green, and then the Cinderella blue. And then from 4 pearl oyster number 1, you've got orchid, raspberry, waterberry, and indigo. And then 4 pearl oyster number 2, you've got the darker silver chocolate, the, I'm going to say it is more like a Pepsi greeny, sea foamy, bluey kind of tone, the sunshine yellow, and then the creamy white at the end. Yes, that's fine. Okay, perfect. So what would you like to do? So normal items first, and then the acorn jewellery afterwards. Indigo is on the crab. Indigo. I really did not spell that correctly. Indigo. There we go. Indigo, indigo. Perfect. Grass on the charm. Love that. Okay, and then that's your 2 items of jewellery. So then moving on to the acorn earrings. So we've got the ball stud earrings with the 2 pearl drop. And then we've got the latch hook earrings with the 3 pearl drop. Now if I move that over, I can just about fit all of the pearls in there. If you'd like me to move over so you can see sort of more of one than the other, then that's absolutely fine. Just let me know. So yeah, set 1 is going to be the 2 pearl, so the 4 pearl earrings, 2 on each side, and set 2 is going to be the 3 drop earrings with the 6 pearls overall. Swap the mystics and the cinders for you. Yes, so do you mean swap them around or swap them out? So if I just say swap them around, just in case that's what you meant. Sorry, I didn't see that comment come through before. Move them to the other earrings. Oh, see, that looks gorgeous as well. The whole colour combination like mixes beautifully together, doesn't it? Like if you had two holes in your ears, like so you could wear both sets at the same time, that these sets would really combine well, wouldn't they? Those are the blurples. Oh no. What did you say? Did you say, I feel like you said mystics, didn't you? Hang on, why can't I see your comments properly? Where's swap the mystics? Oh, I'm so sorry. Right, let's bear with me. So come back. Okay, how about that? No, you did say mystics, it was me. It's because I was talking about the blurples earlier. And yeah, that works really well. I'm sorry. Okay, what do you think to that colour combination? So I'm guessing, alright, I'm just gonna, let me refresh everything and then I'm gonna literally wait for you to say what to do next. That order is great. So for the three, we're going to have Periwinkle, Cinderella, and then Blurple. Periwinkle, Cinderella, and then Blurple. And then for the set of two, are you happy with them like that, or are there any other changes? So sets of three, I'm going to have to pick up with these because I don't want to send the other towels going crazy on either side. Okay, so that's the first set. You made it for another acorn and you fell in love. It's a gorgeous, again, because the periwinkles and the blurples, they're both bluey purple tones, aren't they? So they just go automatically. And then, yeah, the Cinderella blue just ties it together because it's got the blues that both of them have got in. So, yeah, gorgeous. And then you're happy with the other sets with the mystic purples at the top, mystic, and then the pickles at the bottom. Brilliant, Shelley. I'm sorry for the confusion. But I'm glad you're happy with those as well. It means that these here are your remaining pearls. So are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make at all there? Pin caps on the periwinkle. Periwinkle, Cinderella, Orchid, and the Pepsi Sea Foamy one. So pin caps on those four. I'm just writing that down as well for you. So pin caps on the Periwinkle, Cinderella, Orchid, Pepsi / Seafoam I'm going to put, because it is sort of, when you get it you'll see what I mean, it's got those sort of different tones through. And then, oh my wow, are you sure, Shelley? That's ever so kind of you. Bless your heart. So the remaining petals here, you'd like to pop into Perline. So kind for you, of you. Sure, love to Pallies, bless you. Okay, so again, it's really hard to show me putting them in, but there we go. Well, I'm sure everyone who's going to receive those is going to be very, very grateful, Shelley. Bless your heart. Thank you for the donation of your shells. The invoice of pin caps will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then, as always, I hope that you'll be happy with everything, Shelley, once it arrives. Okay. Perfect. Up next today is Anne Townsend. Anne, are you here? Anne, hello. Nearly forgot you had an order. Well, I'm glad you've made it, my lovely. Anne, you have got an acorn. So which number acorn, Anne, would you like to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for joining us today. And yes, we're live from tomorrow, 7:30 BST, to start the October 2025 monthly charm deal. And I'll be posting the September photo, so this month's monthly charm deal, tomorrow as well. So if those of you who've got the September one already, I hope you're all happy with it. And yeah, for those of you who didn't get it and want to see it, I will be posting that tomorrow. And I'll obviously update the photo on the website as well. And number 5. Okay. And good luck. So acorn number 5, my lovely. And in here you have got 2 pals. You have got the latch hook earrings with the shorter drop. So these ones, actually with the latch hooks, we've got 2 different types of which hold 1 earring each, if that makes sense. We've got these ones which are the shorter drop, and then on another pair we've actually got the longer drop, so they've got the chain and then 1 pearl sits down here. So this shorter drop, as I just said, latch hook design at the top, and then the pearl dangles at the bottom here, so it will still move, it will still sort of have that wiggle at the bottom. So 1 pearl on either earring there. Now the colour that you've got, Anne, is a brighter TARDIS blue. Let me bring you across. So brighter TARDIS blue there. So I'm going to need to know if you're happy with the blue on the earrings, or of course if you'd like to swap or change it. Now you also get Perline as well, as Perline's just been filled up. So you do get a gifted pearl. So, oh, let me just mix it around. So gifted pearl Oh, is a creamy white pearl here. So that's your gifted pearl. Okay, Anne, what do you think? If you're happy, they are yours, and if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Can I swap them for greens? Of course I can. What shade of green do you have in mind? So we've got darker greens, lighter greens. So pea green, pickle green, emerald green, grass green, seafoam green, pastel apple green, brighter apple green, sea green, possibly forest green. Oh, and the greeny blue peacocks. Pickle or seafoam? Yeah, so I'm just going to find obviously matching ones in each colour, because I don't want to show you a colour and then if I wouldn't be able to match it, that wouldn't be very good. So bear with me just a second while I'm just grabbing some matching. Oh, those two, perfect. So that is seafoam green. Let's move it up a little bit. And then pickle green. Are those? Oh no, that's slightly different. Pickle, 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 pickle. Each time I see pickle now, I'm just thinking of the Grinch. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing. Okay, and that's pickle green. Are either of those what you're... Oh, sugar drops. Seafoam's all over the shop. Oh, are any of those what you're looking for here, Anne? It's fine. It's fine. Pickle greens, you love them, brilliant. So swapping the blues for pickle greens, and then the pickle green is going on your jewellery, which then leaves you with the creamy whites there as your loose pearl. Can you confirm, are you happy with that one as your loose pearl? So greens on the jewellery, we've got pickle on there. So last pearl, are you happy with this one? Very happy, Anne? Brilliant. Okay, so Anne, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And then that's safe up there for you. Sorry, all my swapped drilled pearls are going in here, and then I need to put them all away again. So I haven't actually gone through those as yet. Probably do that next time I need to pair earrings. I'll put those away at the same time. Right, so then up next and last for the evening is Diane Costner. Diane, are you here? Now I did plan a slightly earlier, I mean it's not early, but a slightly earlier live, just because when I have the monthly charm deal, I can't be up until 1, 2 in the morning and then do the monthly charm deal and then be up again until midnight, because then I'm not very productive the following days, like work-wise in the day, and it just ends up making me even more tired, because obviously I can't get the same amount of work done as I normally would. So yeah, on the Tuesdays before a monthly charm deal now, I do want to sort of finish before midnight, so then I can still be productive in the days as well. But that's, yeah, I think that's understandable. And Diane, hello, I hope you're well. So you've got 2 acorns to start with, and then we'll do your openings afterwards. So can you have number 5 and 8, and open 8 first, of course. So 5 and 8, 5 and 8, and then open number 8 first. So let's go down, I'll still show you, where did it go? 5 and 8, but 8 first this time. Okay, so good luck, Diane. Okay. And oh, no way, these earrings have literally just come out. It's the same ones. So they are the latch hook earrings with the single drop. I think we've literally had 2s and 3s all night with the acorns, and then on the last games we've had single pearls, bless you. I mean, to be honest, they're still gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but yeah, we've got straight after each other. So latch hook with the shorter drop pearls, so 1 pearl needs to go on these, and they again do have that little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a dangle there. Okay, so the pearls I paired with these ones, if we come across, is a lavender. Okay, so a lavender purple. Okay, so that's your first pair. Option number 2, so acorn number 5, Diane. And we've got 2, 4, 6 pearls in this one. Now earrings, oh, we haven't had this style tonight yet, so perfect. Now these ones are the stud back earrings, where the pearl goes at the top, so like how simple studs, pearl at the top. However, you've then also got a double long chain coming down, so 2 pearls sit down here. So 1 pearl up here, and then 2 pearls down here. One will sit higher than the other. So it needs 3 pearls on each earring, 1 at the top and 2 down at the bottom of the chain. So I hope you're happy with those. Now we've gone for a pairing of pinks with this one, which actually already with the lavender is going to go beautifully. So you've got blush pink, and then we've got a brighter candy pink, and then a magenta pink. Or you could have it the other way around, going smaller to larger, and then it's the brighter one at the top, so then getting larger going down. So it just depends on obviously the direction that you would prefer with these. Okay, Diane, though, what do you think? So you also have got 4 openings as well, so if you would like to do your openings first and then decide your colours at the end, that's absolutely fine. or if you're happy to decide now which colours you'd like where, and then we can do your openings after, that's fine as well. Open first with pops. Okie dokie. So you've got 4 pops altogether, 4 openings altogether. Are you happy with the 4 pops? Is that okay? And let me just move your pearls over just so I've got more room for the popped pearls to go. Okay, so I think it's 4 pops, but I'm going to get the 4, but then you can correct me if I've misunderstood. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So is that correct, or yes it is. Okay, perfect. So of course, starting with your gifted pearl, which is from Shelley, bless her heart. Bloop. And you've got the pink, so I think it is more raspberry pink there. So I'm just going to move these over, and then we can have a look at the drilled pearls again at the end. Now, egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in this one here. So we've got another pink, very, very similar to the first, just slightly lighter, a mustard yellow, and a dark, deep Cadbury purple. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in this one. We've got a purple frost. Now it is a darker purple frost. You've got a creamy lavender, so it is cream with that sort of lavendery overtone. An autumn peach, and a darker chocolate, almost gunmetal chocolate, but I do think it's just not quite dark enough, so you get a darker chocolate there. Your next egg pop, 4 pearls in this one. Ooh. And a darker silver chocolate, so darker but also lighter at the same time. I know it sounds weird, but darker chocolate, lighter silver chocolate. You've got a bridal white, a grass green, and another mustard yellow. Then Diane, your last egg pop. 2 pearls in this one, and we've got a black cherry, and then another purple frost. Okay, so if I go through these colours for you, and then I'll need to know, as you know, which colours you would like where. And then of course we've got your drilled pearls here as well. So from the pops, you've got the 2 pinks, top one slightly darker than a lighter one at the bottom. You've got 2 mustard yellows, a dark deep purple, purple frost, so Cadbury purple, sorry, purple frost, creamy lavender, and a purple frost. Autumn peach, then a dark chocolate, and then a lighter chocolate silver. A bridal white, a grass green, and a burgundy red. Okay, what do you think, Diane? What would you like to do? 2 dark Cinderella and 2 Mystic Purple. Okay. I'm assuming they're going to be matching, so I'm going to start pairing them for you. However, if you don't want them matching, shout out. But yeah, I'm assuming they're going to be paired. So darker Cinderella and Mystic Purple. Now these are for the studs. Okay, are you happy with the larger size with the Cinderella there? And then I've gone for the smaller size with the Mystic Purple, but it just depends, because I know some people with studs prefer larger, some people prefer smaller, don't they? Let me see if I've got smaller, darker Cinderellas. The smaller Cinderellas aren't as dark, so it just depends on your preference. So I can do like that, but they're not as dark. Yes and yes. So let me know what you prefer. Sorry, Diane, I've done that thing where I've given so many options and then I need to know what you prefer. Those are perfect. So the first 2, so those ones there, like that, and then swap the 3rd row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, brilliant. Okay, so they are for the studs. Perfect, so I'll pick those up. And then we need to decide for your earrings. So, oh, it's gone a bit bright there, hasn't it? Oh, I was hoping that would sort it out. Hang on. There we go, that's a bit better once it focuses. There we go. Okay, so these are your drilled pearls, and then if I move the non-drilled pearls over, oh, that was great. So these are all of your pearls on the same screen section now. Can I change the magenta to dark orchid? Let me have a look for you. Yeah. Oh, are those 2 matching? Because I love those. Are they matching? Oh, they're very, very close. Let me show you. So, just move the orchids out of the way a minute. What do you think to those? So I'm just shading it so you can see. So that's with the lights, that's with my shade, so you can sort of see it. Are you happy with those? You like those, and in that order as well. So the blush at the top, then the brighter pink, and then the orchid at the bottom. Sorry, I'm just shading it again because those top ones look like white, don't they? But they are definitely blush pink there. The lighter in the middle. Yep, so if you remember with these ones, you've got the stud bit at the top. So these ones would be at the stud, and then these 2 would be the pearls hanging at the bottom. Do you prefer that order there? I've left a little gap there actually, just to represent that the top pearl is on the same earrings, but it's not directly next to the other 2. put it back. Okay, so you prefer the lighter ones at the top and these two, or you could have the orchid at the top, but prefer it like so. So blush at the top, then the pink, and then the orchid. Is that right? And then dark lavender. So do you mean to swap these out, or you're happy with these? Okay, so we're going to have blush, and then the brighter pink, and then the orchid on these ones. Now the orchids are not drilled, so if I pick up the others, and then the orchids need to go in this bag because they're not drilled. Okay. So second set, you'd like some darker orchids. Let me see, not darker orchids, darker lavenders. How about these two? Garden. Sorry, Aaron's come to get the dogs and they don't want to go. So do you prefer the bottom sets? Yes. Okay, so you're happy for that set there to go onto your jewellery. Okay, so then Diane, the remaining pearls here, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Oh, it seems really quiet in here. Aaron, turn the fan off for me. It seems really peaceful. I kind of like it though with the white noise because it soothes me. It kind of, yeah, just makes me relaxed. You'd like to have 2 Pepsi green, 1 lighter lavender, and 2 sunshine yellow. Okay, and which 5 are we swapping out for those? So Pepsi greens. I didn't do matching. Would you like them matching, or are you happy if they're different? So lighter lavender, and then sunshine yellow. 1 and 2. No, that's not quite. Nope, that one. Yeah, that one. Close. Okay, perfect. Let me just change the Pepsi greens then. So there's the sunshine yellow. Let me pick up both of them. I'm going to see if I can do the larger one if possible. If not, it will have to be the smaller one. How about that one? Like so. So yeah, if you're happy with those, which 5, excuse me, would you like to swap out? Oh, second row. So there's 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the red. Okie dokie. You'd like to keep the white. Okay, then that gives you 4 other pals. So keep the white. I'll pop that next to the lavender. Keep the top pink. So I don't know if the shade helps or not sometimes. Top pink. Now just because you made me last on the last day of September, I'm going to make you work. I would like to gift to Shelley, Jean and Judy. Of course you can, because I was literally thinking a minute ago that today's the last day for gifted pals. That's so strange. Okay, so Shelley Stanton from Giant. So you'd like them to pick from these 3, or would you like to choose for them? So you'd like hoops on these 4 and then these 3 loose. Is that right? So hoops on those and then these 3. Jean Ferguson. And then Judy Pearson. Okay, so while those ladies let me know, I'm going to write this down. So you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on the pink, on the Pepsi, on the white, and on the sunshine. You're doing a charm tomorrow, so can you invoice you? So can you invoice you tomorrow? Yeah, the invoices will get sent through. It should be tomorrow, to be honest. If not, it will be Thursday once the monthly charm deals come through. It just depends on tomorrow. Shelley, you'd like to have the green on a hoop fitting. Okay. And then Diane, I haven't seen Judy or Jean. So if they're not here, would you like to choose for them? Okay, Shelley, that's your one. Ah, I understand, Diane. So because they'd be on different order forms, different nights, they would normally get sent on separate invoices, and that's just because obviously the pearls are on different orders, if that makes sense. However, if you wanted me to put this order and the other order together, and then the pearls are all mixed together, then they can be on the same invoice. Oh, Judy, you are here. Hello. So green for you. Shall we go grass green, Judy? Let me grab one so you can see. So grass green, Judy, for you. Sorry, Judy, I didn't see you there before. So I've sort of matched it for you as the one before because I didn't see the comment. So just confirm if you're happy with that one, Judy. If not, I can get you a different colour, or it's up to you. You'd like Jean to have the pink. Okay. So let me take this one, and then Judy, confirm if that one's okay. Like I said, if not, let me know and I'll change it for a different shade for you. Love it. With From Sunday, yes, it will get automatically added to that one because it's the same name. I assume you've got your same name as Facebook as to the order form. If so, then yes, it will automatically get added together for you. Okay, perfect. So Diane, let me bring you back up. So what I meant by that is obviously on this order number, the monthly charm deal isn't on this order number. It's on a different order number and on a different night. So that's what I mean. So if you would prefer them to be on the same invoice, let me know tomorrow, and then let me know tomorrow if you have any additional invoice items added, and then I'll literally add the forms together so it's on the same invoice for you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so basically tomorrow night, if you've got any fittings and you would like it on the same, let me know and then I'll do that my end for you. Okay, so I hope you're happy with everything there, Diane. Yeah, perfect. So hoop fittings will get sent across to the email address on the order form, but then yeah, you'll let me know tomorrow what you'd like to do with that as well. So I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Gotcha, perfect. But it's not a problem, it's just I just have to change it slightly. So yeah, just remind me if that's the case. Okay, so yeah, as Diane reminded us all, because I was thinking about it and then she's literally said it, today was the last day for Gifted Pals. Please read the post if you don't know what I'm talking about. I am sorry it's stopping, I truly am. And possibly it might be able to come back in some way or form in the future, but just at the moment it does need to pause. If you would like to gift each other, you can do it via order on the website, for example. Just put that person's name, or just email me to say this opening is for that person, and do it that way. But then that way it's definitely sort of then going to them. It's not the different bits in the background, but please check out the pin post. So we are live tomorrow, monthly charm deal. I know I've said it a few times now, from 7:30 p.m. UK time, to BST. And yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your evening, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So take care.